Hello again, my name's John. I'm a retired cook from the northeast of England in the UK, and welcome to my latest video recipe. And in this very easy recipe, I'll show you how to make these delicious mouth-watering blueberry muffins. This is one of those very simple and quick recipes to make using basic ingredients, but the results are outstanding. And these were another one of our customers' all-time favourites. You can view the ingredients list and full written method for this recipe on the recipe page on the channel's website. I'll leave a link in the description under the video, or you can click on the eye icon top right of the screen to take you directly to the recipe page. And I'd like to thank the Patreon and PayPal supporters for their very kind help. I'll be doing the shout out and name splash a little later in the video. Okay, let's get on with today's recipe. To make these delicious muffins in, you'll need a standard 12-cup muffin tin lined with paper muffin cases. Start the recipe by adding the self-raising flour to a large bowl. If you can only get plain or all-purpose flour, then you'll need to add an extra 2 teaspoons of baking powder to the recipe, making 3 teaspoons in total. Next, sieve in the baking powder. This will make sure you don't get any lumps of baking powder in the recipe. Now add the salt and give that a good mix. Sorry guys, I couldn't resist including this song.
Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know
Time to add the butter. Ideally the butter should be at room temperature, but not too soft, just enough that it leaves an impression when it's lightly pressed, as shown. Okay, now rub these ingredients together with your fingers until it resembles coarse breadcrumbs. Next, add your caster sugar and rub that in too. To test that it's done, squeeze a little in your hand and it should crumble up again soon as you touch it. Time to add the wet ingredients, and I'll start by adding the beaten egg. Now add the vanilla extract to the milk and give that a good whisk. And then add that too. Now give that a good mix. I like to use my trusty wooden spoon handle for this, but a good spatula will be okay too. Now this mixing should take around 3 to 4 minutes by hand. And as you can see, it will eventually turn light in colour with just a few small butter lumps showing. That's exactly what you want. Now using a spatula, you should be able to pick some batter up without it falling off, and that means you're done. Before going any further, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius, that's 355 Fahrenheit, or gas mark 4. Don't be tempted to add the blueberries to the batter. They would only break up and turn your batter blue. They need to be added individually, and I'm about to show you that right now. Okay, I'll show you how to do one in detail, and then I'll do the rest off camera. Start by adding a teaspoon of the batter to the bottom of each cup. Next, add 3 or 4 blueberries on top of that. Now add a little more of the butter. And then a few more blueberries. And doing it this way ensures that you get the same amount of fruit in every muffin. Now keep building it up until you reach the top of the paper cup. I normally end up with 12 to 14 berries in each cup, depending on the size of the blueberries. And mind, this can get a bit sticky, so keep a towel handy. I'll just stick a little more butter at the top and in the middle of this one. And that's it. That's how you build these up. Right, I've skipped to the end, and as you can see, I've used up all the butter. So, out of this recipe, you should get exactly 12 blueberry muffins. And also, for aesthetic reasons, make sure you can see a few blueberries sticking out the top of the muffins. It makes them look even more appetizing. And now it's time to get them into the oven. And a quick reminder, the oven temperature should be set at 180 Celsius, that's 355 Fahrenheit, or gas mark 4. Now set your timer for 25 minutes. And while those are baking, I hope you don't mind if I give my 2 recipe books a bit of a plug. The books have lots of our favourite easy to follow recipes from our work kitchens in them. Both books are available in the website shop, along with lots of other equipment I use in the videos. And by popular demand, the skeleton style oven gloves are now available too. Just click on the eye icon top right of your screen and that'll take you directly to the website shop. Once the time's up, check one of them with a cocktail stick, and if it comes out clean, they're done. If not, give them an extra 5 minutes. It's a bit difficult for me to check with the cameras in the way, but this is what your stick should look like, nice and clean. Now leave them on the wire rack for 10 minutes before removing them from the muffin tin. OK, it's been 10 minutes and they're cool enough now to be removed from the tin. And now I'll place those back on the rack until they've completely cooled. And they're looking absolutely gorgeous. And when I come back, I'll show you what they're like on the inside and of course have a little taste. Right, I've waited long enough, now it's time to give one a try. Your paper case should peel straight off. First I'll break it open. And as you can see, they're soft, light and look absolutely wonderful. If you could only smell them too. Our customers used to love these served warm with hot custard poured over as a comforting hot dessert in the cold winter months. And here I go for a taste. And they are absolutely delicious and I hope you try them. Simple ingredients and very easy to make, and everyone loves a blueberry muffin. And these always get a big thumbs up from my lot. And as promised at the beginning, here is the latest list of my Patreon and PayPal supporters. And they are Kevin Dodgin, DJ A, Heather Stoven, Francis Keefe, Roxanne Sumners, Simon McClendon, Ward Linz, Alan Reynolds, Andy Wright, Airy Day, Jane Tavonen, Marilyn McNamara, Christopher Tilley, Kenneth Hunter, Udesh Subrayan, and there's also one who wishes to remain anonymous. Thanks very much guys, I really do appreciate all that you do in supporting the channel. Well, thank you again for watching. Please like, share, comment and subscribe by hitting the circle above. If you do subscribe, activate the bell icon next to the subscribe button on my channel page. And by doing that, you'll be automatically notified every time I upload a new video. And in the meantime, here's a few of my other videos and playlists that you may want to watch. So until the next time, be safe in your kitchen and bye for now.